Good afternoon, boys and girls, and welcome to our final online maths lesson. The first activity that we are going to be doing today is called Circle the smallest number in each row. Here we have our grid full of our different numbers. And now when I say row by row, I'm only talking about 4 numbers going from left to right. So in the first row, I have the numbers 9, 13, 6, and 11. What do you think is the smallest number in this row? That's right, my smallest number is 6. In the second row, I have 2, 12, 7, and 4. In this row, if we look, there are 3 small numbers because they are only one number, and there is one number in this row that has 2 numbers in it. So, which will be the smallest number in this row? Well done, everyone. Our smallest number is 2. In the next row, I have 1, 9, 10, and 15. This is very easy. We all know the smallest number is 1. In the next row, we have 3, 6, 8, and 11. Yes, we are looking at number 3. Next row, we have 14, 2, 4, and 7. Which one is our smallest number here? Yes, we're going with number 2. And finally, in our last row, we have 11, 5, 13, and 6. Yes, my smallest number is 5. So boys and girls, this is how we do our circling of the smallest. If we look at page 19, there we have our number grid. And remember, when we speak about row, we are only talking about the 4 numbers that are going from left to right. Our first row has the numbers 6, 4, 7, and 9. You are going to look at the numbers carefully in each row, and then you are going to circle that number just like what we have done in our example. Let us look at an example of a sharing word problem. Remember, just like any word problem, the very first rule is to read the story 3 times. 6 bananas are shared equally between 3 monkeys. How many bananas does each monkey get? 6 bananas are shared equally between 3 monkeys. How many bananas does each monkey get? 6 bananas are shared equally between 3 monkeys. How many bananas does each monkey get? Now that we've read our story 3 times, we know that the next step is for us to draw for our first number. In this example, our first number is 6. So we need to draw 6 bananas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In our story, they tell us that these 6 bananas need to be shared equally between 3 monkeys. So the second number from our story is 3. So let's add the 3 monkeys. 1, 2, 3. Now we need to share these bananas equally. So I am going to use 3 different colors to draw lines from the bananas to the monkeys. So 1 for monkey A, 1 for monkey B, 1 for monkey C. So now each monkey has got 1 banana. And now I have 3 bananas left. Another one for monkey A, another one for monkey B, and another one for monkey C. So now we need to write our answer in a sentence. So our sentence will read, each monkey will get 2 bananas each. If we look at page 22, we have cherries and 3 bowls. You are allowed to use 3 different colored roll-ups to help you to share the cherries equally, just like what I have done with the bananas and the monkeys. In our second question, we have our normal rectangle where you can draw. If you can't draw apples, you're allowed to draw your normal shapes to help you to share the 8 apples between 2 friends. Don't forget to write down your answer in sentence form. So now we have our doubling, and we all remember that doubling is just a number adding itself. So in my first example, I have the number 3. So I need to double 3. In my block, I already have 3 circles. 1, 2, 3. Now I need to add 3 more circles. 1, 2, 3. Now under my circles, I have place for a sum. My plus sign and my equal signs are already there. Now I just need to add the numbers, and these same numbers I'm going to take from the top from the circles that I've already drawn. So I have 1, 2, and 3. So my number 3 is there. Then I added 3 now. 1, 2, 3. So now, just like a normal addition sum, I'm going to count all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I know that double 3 is 6. My next example is double 5. I already have my 5 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now let us draw 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now let's draw a sum. 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. In the bottom row, we have double 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 on one side and I have 4 on the other side. So let's do the sum. 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. And our last sum, we have double 6. Let's count this together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's add in the numbers at the bottom, and then we're going to count all together because it looks like a lot. So 6 plus 6. And now let's count on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 6 plus 6 is equal to 12. So boys and girls, this is an activity in your work packs, and all you need to do is draw the number again and do your sum. So if we look at page 23, here's our doubling. There's our ladybugs. We can draw circles or squares on the other side, and there's space for us to add the numbers and say what double the number is. We are now going to do an activity on greater than, less than, and equal to. So I have column A and column B with pictures. So now I need to see if column A has greater than, less than, or equal to pictures to column B. So in my first row, in column A, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lollipops. And in column B, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 lollipops. So I am going to say that column A is greater than column B because 5 is greater than 4. My second row, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 umbrellas in column A, and in column B, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I'm going to say that column A with the 4 umbrellas is less than column B with the 6 umbrellas. In the next row, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cans in column A, and in column B, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in both column A and in column B, I have 6 cans. So I am going to say that column A is equal to column B. In the next row, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 envelopes in column A, And in column B, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 envelopes. So now I will be saying that column A is greater than column B. And in the last example, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cups in column A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cups in column B. So now I will be saying that column A is greater than column B. So here on page 26 is your activity of filling in greater than, less than, or equal to. Just like what I did, you are going to count on either side of your line and then decide if it is greater than, less than, or equal to. Over here I have a diamond, a triangle, a diamond, and a triangle. And then I have my two spaces over here. So I need to see what's my first shape, which is my diamond, what's my last shape, which is my triangle. Now this pattern is super easy because there's only two shapes in the pattern, a diamond and a triangle. So it's super simple. I started with the diamond, then it's triangle, diamond, triangle. So after my triangle will be a diamond, just like what happened over here. So let's put our diamond, and then is our triangle. Now for our next pattern, we have a square, a circle, a rectangle, and a square again. And there obviously is our two blank spaces. So for now, I'm looking at three shapes in this pattern: square, circle, rectangle. And I already started off our pattern by giving us our next square. So after the square, I need to figure out what's my next two shapes and in what order they're going. So if we start from the very beginning, we have our square, our circle, our rectangle, and then again we have a square. So now I know that after the square is supposed to be a circle. So let's put our circle in. And after our circle is a rectangle. And there we go, guys. It's as simple as that. I hope you guys understood this better, and we'll make sure that you look carefully at our shapes and how many of the shapes there are in the pattern, and everybody's going to get this all right. If we look at page 28, here's our activity that says complete the patterns. This same activity is just like the example we've just done using the shapes. All you need to do is look at the pattern and complete the activity by filling in the missing shapes. We will now do an example of an addition sum using a number line. So our sum says 2 plus 3. So just like what we do in class, we're going to put our finger on 2 and we need to hop 3 times. So let's start. 1, 2, 3. So now that we've hopped 3 times, we can see that we landed on the number 5. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. So that's how we use our number line. We can use our pencil to go over the numbers and hop just like what I've done, or we can use our finger like what we normally do in class. On page 35 in our work pack, here are our addition sums, and next to it are the number lines. Just like what I've done in my example, you can use your finger or you can use your pencil or roll up to help you answer the sums. Let us look at a simple data or data handling activity. So data or data handling means that we are going to organize and sort out objects into groups. So here we have different types of houses. Now the first one has already been done for us. This looks like a normal house that you and I live in, and it shows that 4 circles have been shaded in, meaning that in this picture there are 4 houses. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is correct. So now we are going to do A, B, C, and D together. So A is a tent. So let's count how many tents there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we need to color in 8 circles to show that there are 8 tenths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this shows us, or if someone reading this sheet, it'll tell them that there are 8 tenths in the picture above. Next, we have huts, which looks like a little mushroom. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So in the above picture, there are 5 huts. So let us color 5 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, we have an igloo. How many igloos can you see? I see 6 igloos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let us color in 6 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this last one looks like a very old building, and it's a very big and dark picture, and we can easily see that there are 3 of them. So let's color in 3 circles. 1, 2, and 3. So now anyone who looks at the coloring that we've done will be able to easily say how many of these types of different houses there are in the picture above. If we look at page 39, we have a data handling activity, and we are going to count the bugs. All you need to do is count the number of ladybugs, caterpillars, butterflies, and bees in that little picture, and write down the number in the table. Then you are going to answer the questions. How many ladybugs are there? How many caterpillars are there? Which bugs are the most common, meaning which was the most amount of bugs that you found? Which bugs are the least common, meaning which was the smallest amount of bugs that were there? Which were more, whether there were more bees or more butterflies? And how many more was it? So boys and girls, this brings us to the end of our final Maths Online lesson. And next week, I hope to see you all back at school. Good afternoon.